All right, says we're live. Baba shot double check that.
Oh, that was that damn cat.
Oh yeah. Juana said he wants another cat.
Oh man, he take care of the last cat he had, man. He left the last cat here to be alley cat.
Oh man, get bugged out.
He's trying to redeem himself.
But is it good arc or not?
I'm about to check. Oh yeah. Okay, here it is. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
it's
good
good.
arc?
It's good.
All right. Um. All right, brothers, you ready?
uh,
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yeah, how
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you brothers out there. And, we're going to do an open forum, all right, concerning civil war, inflation in America, and also the migrant situation that's here, all right, states, in particular in the blue states such as, Chicago, New York City, LA, etc., right? That's becoming a huge problem, okay? You got people being attacked, by these migrants. All right, cops. You have them getting money now, basically assistance, which that's
mhm.
creating a an uproar. All right, of the people, and with inflation being so high. All right, and I just saw a report saying that a lot of people, all right, the average person in America is spending about 30 to 50% of their check just on rent or a mortgage payment. Okay, so when they see these migrants getting all this money for free, who are illegal citizens, mind you, they're getting mad, all right, and eventually they're going to rise up against this government. And before we started, the Elder Karab, he made a point. He said this is all done by design. All right, what is that? Order out of chaos.
Yeah.
And that's what Esau wants. He wants the chaos to occur, so then he's justified, all right, in bringing in that martial law, basically that NWO agenda. You see?
Mm-hmm.
can I get this?
And MOT being everybody. This
Woo!
is solution. I
Yes,
got
sir.
solution.
Can
Yep.
I
Like Royal Hobbs, like
block the other? Now this is just real quick because you said out of the he wants this chaos and it's usually by of course your livelihood, you know, which Esau does his experiments, and he does experiments with Jake in the Hood. He understands to where even the most humane or humble person or organism can be like a certain way at the end of the day. They might not be vicious, but if you back them into a corner, which the Lord sees Esau doing this, then that's when they're going to start to be more aggressive. But it's
mm-hmm.
Acts chapter 5, verse 37. After this man rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of taxing. Because hey, technically the way that Esau does taxes and the way these nations they do taxes, it is wicked. It's nothing wrong with taxing, but the taxes that the way that they go about taxing is that it all goes to the rich. And for one, they take more than just a 10% of what you're making. It doesn't allow you to move around. They keep you in this box so much that the majority of the populace in America stay in apartments. They don't even own homes, man. Or
Mm-hmm.
condos, which is a nicer version of an apartment, or loft areas, shit like that. You don't actually have a real place to settle, and most people don't even own their homes. But it says the days of taxing and drew away much people, in which you're gonna have different bands that's gonna be forming together. They're gonna be carnal, of course, but this is the human condition that's going on in America based on income. It says, and after him also perished, and drew away much people after him, and he also perished, and all even as many as obeyed him were dispersed. Because that's what's about to happen. You're about to have different people banging on each other, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna have different groups. as well as even you might have a solo mercenary guy that's going out there offering people for his own personal gain, or he's doing it on the behalf of others. You know, it's about to get real ruthless out here, and it's all been preconditioned, man. It's already been a plan from centuries ago, not just some new thought up plan. Now Esau been thinking about this as soon as he came out the caves, man, and dealing with those different types of demons and warlocks that consult with these demons has helped him with this agenda via the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
I finna say that because it's ultimately the Lord's plan, because all this is gonna lead to Esau's downfall anyway, man.
Yep.
The Lord got him in a trick bag, man. All this is gonna lead to Esau's downfall, man. And the Lord's using this devil to do these things, man. All right. As it says, what is it? This Matthew's 24 and 21. It says, "For there should be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be." And that's all this is gonna lead to. A
Yep.
time of trouble like no other, man. So it says, "Except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened." You see, and when the Lord's going to deliver his elect out of this perilous times, evil times that's getting ready to come upon this place, man. All right. And the Lord's doing it. He's using this devil to do it. For one, it's to punish you wicked ass people, citizens, you people, for being wicked your whole goddamn life. This part of the war. The Lord's gonna use this devil. And the Lord like killing two with the birds with one stone. He's using this devil to do all these things, and he's gonna turn around and make him pay for all of it, man.
And that's the reason why Esau thinks he's justified, because he's like,
Yeah.
oh, if these people, I've noticed that if everybody's going off, the Lord's he's not gonna get on me really for doing anything, because technically, will of the Lord. The devil's, Esau is a perfect devil, because he understands that. He understands that Most High, like, oh my God, a baby died. Well, the Lord understands that was, Esau understands that was judgment. He'll just push it on these people as certain things as being a lie. Oh, this woman, her husband killed her because she was sleeping around. That nigga was insane. No, Esau understands that certain things like that can happen because it's against the law of the Lord. He just, on the left-hand side, he'll tell you, oh yeah, that's not real. And then he'll have somebody else out there with a Christian agenda saying that God is real. Still manipulation and confusion, man.
That's it, bro. Hey, to bag you up what you just said, Lob, is scripture in Jeremiah says, in his mind, he says he offends not because they sinned against their power.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was all together as one as thyself.
Yep. The Lord got you in trick bags. Scripture say in Job 12:16, to deceive and deceive our ears. The Lord got you devils in a trick bag. All this shit you're doing, the Lord's still gonna make you pay for it, man.
Yep. I got some.
God.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. We're seeing all that, all right? We're seeing the division, okay, amongst the people of the world right now, okay, and it's going to lead to a clash. All right, you're going to see people. It's not going to just be talk, all right, and quote unquote debates, right, to see who's right. It's going to get to a point where people are going to get physical, okay, and that's a good thing, because once these things happen, hey, Esau is going to rush in. All right, hey, he's going to be the solution,
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, lead me this scripture I was holding. Here it is. This Second Ezra's. Not Second Ezra's. 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." So we see what he's doing. We got the playbook, the scriptures. All right, the Lord let us know what this devil is all about, and this is ultimately the Lord's plan anyway. He's just using this devil to execute it, man.
Yep, that's right.
So we're not ignorant of his device. And guess what? That's what makes it a threat right there alone. So we he he sees our videos and we tell him what he's gonna do. And he's like, damn, how the hell these niggas know all this shit, man? Because the scriptures say it, man.
You got a little more? Or
Oh, that was it.
this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition amongst men. All right, and that goes that word sedition means an uprising against the powers that be. All right, the government, and you even have.
Hey, Salakia, not Jazakia. It was that cat, demon hopping on that cat to bother you all.
That's tweaking now. Well, I was gonna say, you even have within the government, they're succeeding. All right, such as Texas, basically from the federal government. They are defying orders right now. They're actually building their own wall. They don't care about what the federal government says. Okay, and it's funny that movie Bushwick that was made in like 2018, I think, roughly, maybe 19.
Yeah.
That was with what's that guy's name? Batista,
The wrestler.
Yep.
Batista, yeah.
Yep. That he starred in it, and there's a scene where you have Batista. He ended up getting one of those soldiers, right? That were basically invading New York City, and the guy said that, look, you have X amount of states. I forgot what he said, but it started off with what? Texas. He said Texas, started the succession, and I forgot how he said it, but then this person followed, or that state followed, this state followed, and then now this is what you see, okay? And and as we speak, you have that, okay? Texas is basically the head of everything, and there's other states that are backing what they're doing.
Hey, well,
okay?
you
Say that again, Lahab.
I was gonna say, you can just credit. Well, look at those states that try to get Trump on the ballot. Those are going to be more than likely those states that are going to join together in times of civil war and not want to be a part of this American government, or not consider themselves a part of Biden's American government, which is not Biden. They just put a name on it. They're just not down with the leftist agendas anymore, man. Because after, and really it's most of it is a side thing that you want to stay loyal to the side that you're on, even when you see that they're doing something wrong. But that's the reason why both parties are really retarded. They'll try to call out the other on some shit. Like GOP will call out the left wing mugs on having transgender guys read to kids, or the fact that funding is going more so overseas than in the States. All right, which is those are things. Look, but then the people that's on the left, they don't acknowledge it and say like that's wrong. Okay, you're right. They'll try to switch it and say, well, you guys want the right to bear arms. Well, y'all got the right to bear arms, but you got to go through all these different types of different
policies.
Yeah, you got to go through different policies, but it's like you jumping through hoops because of water. But now even with that, it's funny because the places that have those policies for you to have to get your papers checked and get the FOIA card, shit like that. Those are the areas that have like the worst criminals.
Yep.
Like up here, and those areas where they're doing the policing for you to have the right to bear arms and have your gun. You just go grab a gun. You can open carry and all that shit. Outside of those open carry states, the crime is worse, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right, because they basically, the criminals get the guns. All right, no problem. But those, citizens, they have to, how you said, have to go through loopholes to get their, gun legally. All right, and so basically they become targets. And then what I noticed too, in the blue states, what they push too is that fear, of guns. So a lot of people are just, like, oh, I don't deal with guns. I don't think they're good. Instead of embracing it, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? For defense, they just see the bad things. Oh yeah, this person got shot. There's gangs, there's mass shootings, whatever, right? And so they think it's bad, because of these things, and that's all set up by Esau to control the minds of these people.
Yeah,
But,
you people that call yourself Democrats, you're retarded, man. of course, both parties bullshit. But if you really believe in this bullshit, you would rather be Republican, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but
What's funny,
you got Lahab.
I was gonna say what's funny is that most of the motherfuckers that's on the left, they would use the scripture to their benefit and say, you know, when it comes to things like that, even though you know that most of the God-fearing so-called Christians would really be Republican, but the
Yeah.
left fuckers, they would use them. They would try to cut them with the book and say, well, it says that he that lives by the sword will die by the sword. You know,
Yeah.
show how hypocritical these people are. They only use something for their own agenda.
Yep. Exactly.
I got a little more in this second Esdras. In
Mhm.
second Esdras 15 and 16, I'll read it again. For there shall be sedition among men. And we mentioned you actually have the government against the government, but you know these people, you know, they're gonna rise up. All right, even amongst these so-called blue states, you know, blue cities, people are tired of the so-called democratic agenda. You know, you're starting to see it more and more. All right, you know, you go on a TikTok, you go on an Instagram, you know, video, whatever it may be. You know, you're seeing so-called Democrats, right, switching over, saying that, you know, actually I'm gonna vote for Trump. You know, he actually wasn't that bad of a guy. You know, oh, I'm tired of the alphabet community. I'm tired of being taxed, so on and so forth. Whatever it is, they're tired of it, and eventually they're gonna rise up. What do they call it? Bidenomics right now. People
Mhm.
are getting hit hard as hell. You know, they could barely, you know, survive. They're barely making it. And if this continues, all right, these hardships, people are gonna start, you know, making some moves because there's only so much you can back somebody up. Put it like this: you can only back a rat into a corner so far before it starts attacking. You know, and that's what's happening to the people. You
Right.
know, you see, but it says and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You see, this is gonna go down. All right, look, they're not gonna care about Mayor Johnson. All right, they're not gonna care about Pritzker. You know, Biden,
Yeah.
Kamala Harris, whoever. Right? They're not gonna care about these people anymore.
Yeah. They got like Fred Flintstone, boy.
Oh yeah,
Fucking prisoner.
dude, that dude's gonna give you a health advice and he weighs about 300 pounds. All right, buddy.
Right. Wearing parachute pants. You got custom make the pants because you know other regular pants fit his ass.
Yeah,
You
he can't
gotta
even shop
get
at
a
it.
goddamn parachute to make some pants out of it.
He's so damn big he can't even go to big and large. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And you see, eventually Esau is gonna have, when I say Esau, I'm talking about the elites at this point. They're gonna have the justification and declaring this martial law, shutting things down. All right. And look, it's not gonna be like 2020 whenever they started shutting down the cities, man.
Yep.
2021, I can't remember. I'm
Yeah,
losing track of time.
2020.
You know, because that was lightweight. That was child's play. It was really all for show. It was really just an experiment to see
Yeah.
how people are going to react to it. But this time, you know, when they really shut this stuff down again, look, it's going to be serious. You know, these troops are going to get orders. Hey,
Mhm.
you start talking back. You know, first they're going to start, you know, apprehending people. All right, arresting them for, you know, whatever, disorderly conduct, whatever it may be, right? But eventually, it's going to get to a point. Look, man, curfew's at 10 o'clock. You're out at 10:01. You're going to get shot at. All
Hmm.
right. And they may hunt you down too, man. You
Yeah.
know?
And
Hey,
it's
like you said, Natazaki, it was experiment, and you know it was to Esau to see who's gonna reply to him, who's not, man. Because you know he watching everybody, man, when this stuff was going on.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Oh, what you about to say, Lahab? You about to
uh,
say something, Lahab?
I was gonna say, Salaki.
Uh-huh.
Of course, you know, it depends on how the spirit is. Like, you know how it is.
Hmm.
It might bring it out at first, and then it might not be that harsh, you know. But then, like a month later, just like, you know, you still got those little lines set up outside of stores and restaurants, to get people preconditioned to being social distance, and then they start to set in their mind. And I think you still got some of those little marks on the ground.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, you even see the pictures with the mascot still, Ark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then people are starting to wear these fucking masks again, man.
Oh
You
yeah.
starting to notice it more and more.
It's to have them conditioned so when the things
Yeah.
do crack down, they just snap. It's like it's almost like another version of what do you call it? Uh like an incel anyway. Like when they snap into play, one of those incel spies, they don't know who they are, and then they hear that code word, then they snap into play. It's kind of like another version of that, to have people preconditioned to where, oh yeah, well it's looking like this so and so this virus, this type of, we have a new illness is coming and is being airborne. Oh shit, well, let me mask up. Even if it was somebody who had started taking the mask off, they're innate, their new learned behavior that they've been taught is to mask up in case of a sickness instead of taking certain medicines and doing what you got to do to make yourself healthy. They've been taught this, and now they're passing this down. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it. Scripture say this damn devil's done a diligent search. Like you said, he knows how to condition people to think and feel a certain way, man.
Yeah.
Trained like dogs.
Yeah.
Exactly. But just like that, when things start to happen, it could be how it could be extreme at first, or he could just like, we're just doing this softly, roll people into it, and then he brings the that iron fist, because Esau studies people. He understands that he has to get people involved and make them want to do it before he has to come down with force. Because then when he comes down with force, it's a lot easier. Then it's like the rest of the masses are looking at the people like, what's wrong with y'all? Why y'all not on his side? He's been trying to do everything for you. You're forcing his hand to be harsh. Like, he's not trying to do this. Now he has to do it for the good of the people, because the rest of you idiots don't want to get down. That's the mindset that Esau wants to bring out of these people, man.
Yeah. Like you say, you want to like gradually do it so it could be easy for him to get carnal with the rebellious ones.
Yep.
And he'll have more people joining his side, just like I think it
Yep.
was Black Mirror, where they had the soldiers thinking that they were killing monsters, but they were really just killing the rebels of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I was gonna say, but that's all prophecy though, because the Lord said that He's gonna create division, right? That was one of the things that He promised. So you're gonna have these people be divided, and they're gonna start, killing one another. Even though just off of that, there's gonna be so many different type of, for lack of words, warfares, around the world. It's gonna be, economic clashes, people that, medical clashes, political crashes. You know what I'm saying? Or excuse me, clashes. All right, you see, that's all. That was all promised. Yahweh Bashim Shai said these things. And Lahab, can you get real quick a kingdom divided?
Mm-hmm.
And let me just finish this out in Second Ezra, and then can you pull that out real quick? But this is back in Second Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that's what's coming, man. All right, destruction, and that's because of your pride. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread for great tribulation. And we're seeing that. All right, we're seeing the collapse of America right now, man. All right, it's only going to get harder out here. It's not going to get any easier. It's not. Look, MAGA's not coming back. You know what I'm saying? All right, MAGA is definitely not coming back. America is not going to be great again. All right, God didn't bless America. God cursed this place. All right, you see.
Yeah.
You got people still holding on to the American dream. This is a nightmare. Look,
Yeah.
man, like the brother said, these people are forced into apartment complexes, condos. All right, what are they selling now? Tiny houses. That's what you're forced to, or reduced to.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Hey,
forced and reduced to.
yeah. Hey, remember they Elder Malcolm showed a video. This was a couple years ago where this mother he was giving some woman was giving, I think it was a woman giving this guy a tour of a shared fucking apartment. And then she went to the damn kitchen and like, oh yeah, man, if you don't want nobody to mess with your stuff, just put your name on your like what the hell is this, man? Try to make it seem like them try to make this cool. Ain't nothing cool about being stacked on top of each other, man.
Yeah, I remember this was years ago too. This is not even anything present. This was like in 2015, 16 roughly. I remember I did a lesson on this. You had two married couples living in the same complex or the same building or whatever you want to call it, living quarters, you know? That I think they were in San Francisco. We know San Francisco is the most expensive place to live, in the United States. Two married couples. You know what I'm saying? That's four people.
Yeah.
They had a share living space because they couldn't afford it if they were just by themselves. That's terrible, man.
That's fucking horrible. Yeah, I remember Capo, it was a long time ago. They me and Shahad. Me and Shahad went to his it was a long time. It was some spot on 35th Street by Lake Meadows. He was staying. He only had one fucking room. That's it. The bed barely could fit in the damn fucking room. Then they had to share bathrooms with the damn people in the building. He had to share a bathroom with the people in the building, man. And the rent was still high.
Yeah, they want you to live like Harry Potter. Remember in the when he was a kid, he lived in that little cupboard.
Yeah.
That's what Esau wants you to live in for $2,000. Here you go. I got an
Yeah.
excellent spot for you. All right.
Yep.
$2,000, no utilities included. You're asking a cupboard.
Right.
Terrible, man. Well, Lahab, you there?
Yeah, I was trying to look for this video that the brother had sent me because it was I just quoted so I can just grab the scripture that you had called for. Is my camera good?
Yeah, it's good now.
Yeah, no. Basically in the video it was some rapper, I forget his name. He was saying how he's moving the hell out of California. He was talking about all the struggles that's going on, and I think he might have mentioned that immigrants getting free money, but he's like California out of all the states is the most horrible place to live. Aside from being bombarded with homelessness, you understand why that there is homelessness because it's one of the most high income areas to live at, man. As a matter of fact, shit, the average celebrity is having a hard time having certain estates in California, man. But this man's whole way of life is really it's not only hard, but it makes no sense, man.
Yeah, it's oppressive.
Yeah.
Con. But I got that scripture you called for. If you want to. Yeah, this is
No, so you can get it.
Con. This is Mark chapter 3. You want me to get the whole thing or just get to divided?
Get to the point, house divided, kingdom divided, whatever.
Con, this is Mark 3:24. It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Yep. Straight to the point. And that's what we're seeing in America, the division of this place. And really, it was never united from the get-go anyways. All right? That's why they have different states. Because they have different views and opinions. Okay? So even the foundation, the inception of this place, okay, it was already doomed for destruction. You see?
Yeah.
But now we're in 2024, and everybody's against one another. The only people that are actually truly united is the elect of the nation of Israel. That's it.
Mm-hmm. I got precept for that. That's this is Isaiah 19:2. It says, I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his neighbor, his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Ooh. Hey, and look, you're gonna have loved ones fighting one another. And what it mentioned the city against city, right?
Yeah.
Texas versus the feds.
Mhm.
You know, kingdom against kingdom. USSR versus good old United States of America. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? That's what we're seeing right now. You know.
That's it.
All right. Look, we're really approaching the end of this world. All right, the world of Esau. It's really here. You know, we only have so much to go through. A few more prophecies. Really, it's what Jacob's trouble, the mark being mandatory in World War III. Ending off with the bang,
Yep.
and then what salvation comes with that. That's it. But it's all lined up. Everything's lined up perfectly. It's like dominoes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you just gotta hit that one piece, and it's just all gonna fall into place perfectly.
Yep.
Mm.
That's it.
Yep.
Anybody got anything else?
I got some real quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Which I was watching Elder Yashawama last night, and mentioning this something that Mike Epps had said, and it was true. Because when the thing is that this is about to bring this whole system down to where everybody's going to be made equal. The only thing this is going to separate you is if it's not going to be taking this man's digital all, or the lack of FRNs. Or I had a whole bunch of money in my account, but now it doesn't have any value. Well, the only thing that's going to make you value is going to be being a man of the Lord, actually having these testimonies within your mind and following after them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the brother said, this is a salvation. It's gonna go hand in hand. The destruction is gonna be pretty much happening at first, and through the destruction is when the elect is gonna be getting delivered. Like you can literally see it. It's funny because years ago we never used to actually talk about it, but when you actually read it in the scriptures, we all saw the same thing. You see the missiles coming down. As the missiles coming down, the elect are being beamed up.
Mm-hmm. That goes into the righteous scarcely being saved. That's part of it. Yeah, like I said, as the missiles are coming down, the Lord is beating up his elect in them chariots.
The Lord's all about drama.
Yeah.
The suspense.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna make it? It's like in what was that, Toy Story 3?
Mm-hmm.
They were all about to get put in that incinerator, and then they got saved, man. And it's funny because what was it? What saved them? Was it that claw thing or whatever? That if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, and you had the little men. They was actually in the chariot. They the ones delivered them.
Mm-hmm. So you saw, puts it in these movies right in front of your face, man.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's what's gonna happen. All right.
Yeah, like I said, Lord is real dramatic, and that in turn glorifies Him in His name.
That's right.
I don't got anything else.
Yeah, I don't either. Do you, Lob?
Lie.
Con. Well, Lord willing is edifying the hope for righteous elect. Give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Chakodash. Double honor to the Apostle is a great millstone, and peace salutation to Sasakim. Push his words, sincerity, truth, and charity. Y'all going to class tonight, Lord willing?
Lord's will.
Lord willing.
Con. Well, I'll see y'all then, Lord willing. All right, with that, say shalom.
Shalom.